Ahoy, fellow Vita comrades, and welcome to the channel for all your Vita homebrew needs. The time has finally come for the video about the hacking mastermind of the PS Vita, TheFloW, to materialize. So, without any further ado, let's dive right into it. First and foremost, quick disclaimer. This video is not a comprehensive guide about the TheFlow's career. It is just me digging around in my memories in the search engine and sharing it with you, with the viewers. So if you feel like chiming in with some insight, feel free to do so in the discussion down below. Also, it is not an interview like I did with Rin. If you haven't seen it, link is in the right corner. But I've been able to acquire some first-hand info as well. And with that said, we are coming to the beginning. Or at least where it all began for me, the H-on-call. I'm aware that's not the first Vita exploit, but that's where it all started for me, so that's where we're gonna embark on our journey. The year was 2018, the spring was blooming, and young Zealous was desperately trying to get a hold of exploitable Ps Vita. At that time, 3.6 the Henkaku exploit was already accessible, but way out of his price range, because people already started to take advantage of this situation, and they were asking ridiculous prices for it. 3-4 times as much as for any other regular Vita on higher firmware. But that's to be expected, cause greed, you know, one of the 7 deadly sins, the excessive pursuit of material goods. Not the slightest surprise in here. Also, big shout out to the Team Molecule and everybody else involved in the Henkaku exploit, Yifan Lu, Davey, Proxima, it is greatly appreciated. Modern Vintage Gamer made an awesome video about it, from more of a technical standpoint. I will link it down below, cause as you may know, I'm not very good at this technical stuff. What I'm good at though is to tell a story. So where we at? Young Zealous, broke ass, no money, lust for Vita. Then out of nowhere, a video on YouTube. Tech James boldly claiming a new exploit has been just released for the firmwares 3.65, 7 and 8. H-on-call, all thanks to TheFloW. You should have seen my face expression. I even dug out the date when the video was published, 2nd of July 2018. I delved right into it to evaluate the skill necessary to pull the hack off. It wasn't a big deal. I needed a Vita, Windows PC, Wi-Fi, PSN account, and then some apps, QCMA, package to zip, PSV imaging tools, Bit a Smile demo, and then some command prompt black voodoo magic. I was sure I can pull it off. Next step, mission get a hold of Vita. Easiest and the cheapest way to do it was through the Facebook marketplace, and so I did. Found a great deal, negotiated the price to get even better deal. PS Vita 1000, supposedly no memory card included. 45 British sterlings. Went ahead, bought it. It took me walking distance from seller's home to figure out how to freaking unlock the screen, so excited I was. Came home, booted up my Intel Atom Cherry Trail 10-inch shattered glass Asus Transformer book. I could slice through the eagerness with a knife. Surprisingly, I found 4GB Sony memory card neatly indulged in the slot alongside Rayman Legends in the other one. It took me roughly 1 hour and 2 unsuccessful tries to progress into the zestful state of H-on-call custom firmware mind. The mission was accomplished.
Yeah, rocket boy.
But hey, wait a minute, why haven't you bought the Vita earlier, before the exploit even came out? I'll tell you why, even though nobody wanna talk about it, but we are keeping it real, so no petty quarrels in here. Okay, so let me explain. The launch price for the Vita was 250 bucks, 250 euros and 230 pounds. First and foremost, 250 bucks doesn't freaking equal to 250 euros. But let's overlook it for a second, cause I could have afforded it as it was one-time investment. Next, bigger issue I was facing was clearly the games. Same issue here. Prices were and are not freaking proportionate. How you, Sony and others can charge the customers same prices in, let's say, Slovakia, my country, and in Germany, when the average monthly salary in Slovakia is 500 euros and in Germany 2000 euros, 4 times as much. What do you expect is gonna happen? Of course, people gonna pirate games. And don't get me wrong, all respect to the developers for their hard work. But hey, they are very well aware of this, and that's exactly their intention. To plant a seed of spitefulness in between us. You know, to divide and conquer. But gamers ain't stupid, biatch. We know what you're doing. We ain't playing your silly little division games. We know there is only one winner and it's none of us. And let's just finish this round right here before it spirals out of control. Anyway, this is a video about flow, but I felt like it's relevant to this topic, so I at least mention it. Also guys, if you're enjoying this kind of videos, subscribe, as there is more to come. So let's carry on with the flow. His work is deeply admired by not just Ps Vita Scene, but PS4 Scene and even PS5 Scene, cause his capabilities as a security engineer at Google are far-reaching. He has done a lot even for the PSP scene, cause as we all know, that's where all the great talents originates. And that's exactly where TheFloW has learned a thing or two about the system vulnerabilities and about breaching of the safety protocols under the nickname Total_Noob. Yes, indeed, back in the days of Dark Alex, there were many other knights in the shining armors that were riding on the horsebacks deep within the PSP underworld and looking for a challenge to overcome. And TheFloW was one of them. Homebrew enablers were the specialty of his since the dawn of the time. From dawn till dusk he was bravely pushing high-quality key switches to enable us to savor time with our favorite console of choice to its fullest potential, and not just as much as companies would allow us to. And that's exactly why he earned our trust, our admiration and our affection. I've been even able to unearth the old YouTube channel of his from back in the day. There is just about 12 videos in there with some patapon 2 exploits and whatnot, but the biggest fun as always is in the comment section below, or at least I always enjoy them the most, so if you feel like checking them out, link is down below. There were many doubters back then that expressed their beliefs that his skill is fake and he must prove himself worthy to bear the torch of homebrew hope. And so he did, when he showed his enabler to function on the pearl white PSP Go, which shut all the non-believers down 11 years ago, right before the Christmas time. And soon after, people woke up to experience the time of their lives, with ISO loaders and PSX support added. What a treat indeed. God bless the humble enablers. And then Total Noob decided it is time to retire from the PSP scene. I found a nice article that covered it at vololo.net from March 2014 with the summary of his achievements. There is quite a lot of it, as you can see right now on the screen, so feel free to browse through it. And now we are stepping into the more recent chamber of his adult life, the Ps Vita one. The one we are also familiar with, and the one we grew so much attached to. I never like to use an analogy from the Pokemon world, because I never really enjoyed it. I'm more of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guy, but I'll make an exception for this time. If Total Noob was his Pikachu form, TheFloW is his Raichu form, the more advanced one. The one that could cause more harm, or in this case, more joy, of course. There is so much good stuff he has done for the PS Vita that even Github has a hard time remembering it all. So if you feel like you want to refresh your memories, certainly head over there and take a peek. From all the breakthrough exploits, HN Core, Squared, Trinity, to all the sophisticated apps and plugins like Adrenaline, Vita Shell, Modero, everyone's favorite No NPDRM, Deja Vu, Gepatch, Mini Vita TV, Vita Tweaks, remastered controls and native resolution patch, and to all the amazing Android PS Vita ports that wouldn't be possible without his fair share of contribution. Max Payne, Bully, Chinatown Wars, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Crazy Taxi, Final Fantasies, and to the ultimate cherry on the top, GTA 3, Vice City, and of course, the San Andreas. We all owe him a big one for the supply of these dope goodies, and this way I'm dedicating one huge thanks to all his sick contribution in this field. Big up to you, Flow. We feel honored to be part of your journey. And what's coming next, you may ask? As we all know, TheFloW is officially retiring from the PS Vita homebrew scene. That means, well, only he knows what does it mean, but my guess would be next evolution, you guessed it. There's so many systems that desperately need his love, care and attention, and with the recent Vita to Horizon OS announcement, it is perfectly possible that even without moving a finger, his Vita legacy will live on forever inside the Tegra X1. So we'll have to wait and see to find out. Either way, my heart is filled with warm feeling, which is a sign for expectation of a new era to arrive. Viva la révolution!
Hey, don't bad. Fuck ass, bitch. I ain't your bitch. You got a job with a name, man? Fool!
In the end, I would like to share with you one more article from vololo.net with the title Vita Hacking, TheFloW shares write-up of the Trinity Exploit, where TheFloW explains in great detail how he achieved this incredible feat of modern-day software engineering. I will leave you with this conclusion from the write-up, which hopefully you will find as inspirational as I did. Quote, "This was the coolest exploit chain that I had ever written and certainly also my proudest project. I enjoyed exploring these new attack surfaces and it gave me nostalgia as it combined a decade of knowledge and research by the PSP/PS Vita community. This project also concluded the end of my work for the Ps Vita scene, and I hope that my write-up would inspire other people to begin with reverse engineering, finding vulnerabilities and exploitation. I believe that I am only here where I am today thanks to these kind of write-ups, and I believe you can all achieve the same if you just want to." End quote. And I don't know about you, but I feel very inspired by these conclusions, even though I'm not an aspiring Flow 2.0 to be. But if you are, certainly don't miss out on this unique inside opportunity into the mastermind of Ps Vita exploits. You won't be disappointed, but quite opposite, you'll get more insight than you could have ever hoped for. And that will be more or less it. I'm looking forward to see you all down in the comment section to read all your memories or additional information. If you want to support the Flow on the Patreon, the link is down below, alongside other links from the articles I've been using in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, watch some more and all the good stuff. Subscribe to not miss upcoming content, use my affiliate links to support this channel, check out our Discord and follow me on socials. I would like to thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
So, this shit crazy.
Let me be my one and time.